The Benchmarks Foundation is undertaking an inspection in loco of some areas in the Marikana region. Foundation Chair Bishop Jo Seoka and a number of civil society activists will join the community to explore the issues that continue to plague the mining area 10 years since the Marikana Massacre. For more on this, let's cross to our reporter Sentleeng Lehihi, who's in Marikana for us. A very good afternoon, Sentleeng. Tell us what's happening.
Good afternoon to you and your viewers. Indeed, we're still here in Marikana, hot on the heels of the Benchmarks Foundation. They began their in-loco investigation this morning, and with the areas that they've been to so far, we have seen quite a divided community here in Marikana. Some fighting to be heard and trying to also muzzle others, saying that, the problems that are arising here, some believe that they have already been sorted out, while some say 10 years since the Marikana Massacre, not much has been done to change the
All right.
to just show
Unfortunately,
this here river
try and go back to her.
in this community. There's a river of sewage that flows in this community that shows us the material condition that this community has to face. I'm going to try and maneuver my way through the small little stream that the community usually goes through, and let's hope I don't fall over. Because imagine, every day you have to walk through the sewage. I can't even imagine the stench that they have to deal with on a daily basis. Even I, just a few minutes that I've spent here, can hardly, deal with the stench. But let us get a clear understanding on the issues facing this community and why it seems that there's a disjuncture between all these communities. Lerato, you're a leader in this community. You've been quite pivotal when talking to communities the transition from Lonmin to Sibanye. Since Lonmin was here, what has changed? And now that Sibanye is here, are those changes still ongoing?
Actually, ever since Sibanye took over, things began to be even worse. As you can see where we are right now, we are staying under gruesome circumstances whereby the community cannot eat, they cannot breathe, children are getting sick. Why is the mines not doing anything? Why is the mines not reaching out to the community to try and assist? Because as you can see in Marikana, there are no houses, there are no roads, there are no high mast lights, are not functional, but yet we've got people taking our minerals on a daily basis. And we'll be left with nothing as the community. Only the situation that we are living under. It's very gruesome and it's very painful for a community leader to lead under the circumstances, because at the end of the day, you'll be pointed as a leader that you're not doing anything. We're doing everything in our power to try and alleviate all of this, but we're not getting any form of assistance from anybody. We tried, as you can see there, I'm sure you'll see there's a dumping area. The community took an initiative to clean out the dumping area. We are stuck because there's no machinery. No one is coming forward to lend a helping hand. We've been requesting the mines and the municipality to provide us with machinery to try and clean out this whole area, but nothing so far. So it means we have to pop up money from our own pockets to try and fix the situation you see right here. And most of the community here, they're unemployed. As you can see, the houses. But yet every day the mine is hiring people, but the community here, they don't get anything.
Over and above the divisions and the service delivery challenges we're seeing here, the brunt is felt mostly by the women of this community. August month marks month for women, but it seems that they, as the mothers,
Yes, we are feeling the greatest of the brunt as the mothers, as the sisters, and also equally community leaders. We cannot continue to live under the circumstances. We need somebody to come forth and lend a helping hand. As Benchmarks is doing, we really appreciate what they're doing, because they're trying to assist our communities, even though we have relevant people who should be assisting our communities.
Why can you not unite and put, a concerted effort to pressurize mines and government to work together?
It's a bit and agree on one common goal. The mines, they will call them at night, trying to derail us from our common goal. They call them at night and give them money to come and fight the very same community. And at the end of the day, their families are also suffering.
Thank you, Lerato. Bishop, these are the issues that have brought the benchmark here. I mean, you have come here to see the material conditions and see how you can unite this community to bring change that is lasting.
Look, let me start by saying where we are, the sewage stream that you see It's in our report of 2012. So nothing has actually changed. In fact, it has become worse. As I speak to you, I can see a pig that is dead on the sewerage. I can see children jumping over the sewerage. I see chickens also just looking for something to eat. So the conditions are not conducive for a healthy society. I am sure people here must be suffering from breathing problem. I'm struggling right now to breathe because the stench is so much. But not only that, on top there is a shaft. All the dust comes to these people and it affects their lungs. And so really, sad as it may be, but it is true. These people are saying to us, Egypt was better than Canaan. So Lonmin is still guilty of the massacre, and Sibanya Stillwater promised to do better, but people are saying Sibanya is worse than Lonmin. So where do we start? I think that as Benchmark Foundation, we have heard and we are prepared to begin to assist people with training, to organize themselves, and to explore possibilities of sustainable development that will be relevant for this community so that they can live like human beings. You can see that house, the sewage is going right underneath the house, and it cannot be healthy. It's a disgrace, it's an indictment to the ruling party because they can do better to improve the lives of people in this area.
Thank you, Bishop, for your time. We're going to move from here to the Kopi, the site where 34 mine workers were killed on that fateful day of August 16. Bishop Seoka's words come very important at this point, remembering that he himself was here on that day in 2012, trying to calm the situation and trying to collaborate all the concerns of this community that are seemingly still ongoing. In Marikana, studio.
Thanks very much, my colleague there, Sentleeng Lehihi.